Water is the best thing for you from the beginning of time until the end of the time. There is no other fluid that will take the place of water in what it does for us and what it does for our health. There are many places that their life and their health depends on getting clean water to where they live. For us, we turn on the shower, we have the water running when we brush our teeth, somebody's running the sink downstairs, the dishwasher's going, the clothes are in the washer, the water's flowing through the house. The garden's getting watered, water everywhere. However, just because we have it that available and maybe we're not as responsible as we should be with it, that does not change how valuable and important it is.
Hydration.
Hold on. There are many benefits of water. Some of them are
Hydration. Joint health.
and skin are just a couple of the benefits of water. And today we're going to go over how water works in the body. So here we go. The first thing that's most important for us to realize is that water is health and life to our body. We are mostly made up of water, just like the earth is mostly made up of water. Probably not a coincidence. So let's first go over how water affects muscles. Many people know that if you don't drink water, you get cramps. So let's show how muscles work. Do you want to be yellow or green?
Yellow.
Okay. So go ahead and pull on it. Does that stretch and bounce? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it stretches and bounces, and stretching and bouncing muscles are healthy muscles, okay? So now when you pull on this one, don't reach the ends, pull from halfway. So here and here. Now just pull there. Now does that stretch as far? No. It's a little more tighter. No. It's not like it stretches when you have a nice long muscle, right? So when we don't drink water and we don't hydrate, things shrink. Just like when you dehydrate something, things shrink. So when they're long and there's fluid in them, they're stretchy. When they dehydrate, they're less elastic, less long, and they're a lot tighter. A lot more room for cramping, a lot more room for toxins to build up because it doesn't have the stretchy motion to get the health into the muscle and get the waste out of the muscle. So when there's these little short movement, all that toxic builds up, which could be muscle spasms, cramps at night, all could be because of hydration. So look, we have a tight muscle here. Go ahead and pour some water on this. Watch how this works. So you have an unhealthy muscle that's really tight, and then a little more, put a little more water on it. A little more and a little more, and water makes the muscle long and strong and healthy again. So health can come in, waste can go out, and water is the thing that cleans it out and also the things that allows it to be flexible and lengthened so you could have healthy muscles. So that is one way water helps muscles. You want to do discs next? All right, so we got the spines of your disc, right? Spines of your disc are like sponges. You're going to do the wet one? Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the dry one.
It's hard.
Daddy scrubber. And see how it's hard and brittle? When it doesn't have water in it, it's hard and rough and irritates the nerves, irritates the bones. Toxins build up in it. There's no fluid going in and out of it, so there's no water to go in and out and clean out the joint and the disc. And because of it, the toxins build up and cause it to be dry. Now, what were you going to say?
I said you can sort of squeeze it.
Sort of squeeze
just
it.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. So why don't you put it in the water and see if that changes anything? Just simple water, right? Is this magic water?
Still hard.
Still hard, right?
It's just sitting in it for a while.
Right. So the harder it gets, the longer it takes to get it hydrated again. And the more you got to keep moving it and stinging it in water. Why don't we pour a little on top? Let's see. Let's let it, it's only halfway in water. What would happen if we soaked it in water and submerged it in water and it got to live in water all the time? You feel it's starting to get softer under there? Mm-hmm. When you push down? So the water's on the outside, but it hasn't made it to the inside yet. So we got to keep moving. Just like we move our body, we drink water and we move our body. And as we move our body, that water starts to go deeper and deeper into the discs. And as it goes deeper and deeper into the disc, it gets more and more flexible, and it gets softer and softer. And now when you squeeze it, it can get all the tightness out and start to bring in the water. Oh, Okay, so while Mackenzie's softening the discs in the water, another thing we can talk about is detoxification. Water is very important to get toxins out of our body. Toxins get stored in our body, toxins get stored in our fat, and it's the water that helps pull out those toxins and get them out of our body so that our body can be in an environment that promotes health. Because if toxins build up in our body, that leads to inflammation and it causes our body to be in an environment that promotes disease. So the detoxifying effects of water are very, very important. And next, water is great for healthy skin. The more water we drink, the more toxins we get out of our body, the healthier the inside of our body is, and the healthier the outside of our body will be. Water has an
Incredible
effect on the skin. Water can detoxify us, hydrate our discs, make our muscles more flexible, make sure the cells have everything they need, and when your body is healthier, your skin will be healthier. Nice. So here are some things you can do to keep your discs hydrated, your muscles flexible, your cells getting the water they need, and your skin healthy. 1, drink a glass of water when you wake up. 2, if possible, replace any other one drink that you have during a day so that you have one more glass of water during the day. The general rule for people who are wondering how much water you should drink is half your body weight in ounces, but that could change with your activity level, the environment you live in, if you take certain medications, or there's other factors that may change how much water you actually need. The type of water you drink is also important. There's some people that like to drink alkaline water, and alkaline water is very important because it alkalines the body. And an alkaline body is a body that promotes health and prevents disease. Also, you do want to make sure that some type of water gets filtered. There's some chemicals in the water that don't actually promote health. So just because your water looks clear doesn't mean it's healthy for you. So we want to try to get in the best water that we can, because the better the water is, the better it detoxifies and the better it promotes health and hydrates your body. Anything else about water? It's pretty cool. Is rain or snow or ice or steam? All right.
swimming.
For swimming? Yeah, for sure. One of my favorites.
It's got softer, I feel like.
Yep. So it took a little while. Okay, so go ahead, show them now. And now that it's been in the water for a little while, the water's starting to work its way down into the sponge, allowing the sponge to be more pliable, flexible, squeezable, right? Squeezing water in and out. Is it softer?
Yeah, I feel it. I'm making a mess over here.
Oh, no, that's good. That's a lot different. We started out with this sponge here that had no water in it. Mackenzie's been using this sponge in the water to pump water in and out of it. It was rigid at first, but over time it got softer and softer and more pliable. And for our body, softer and more pliable means healthier. So it takes a disc that's dry and brittle and irritating and rough and turns it into a disc that's soft and squishy and pliable, able to be a better shock absorber for our spine, able to keep the disc healthier so it lasts longer, and makes it easier for toxins and inflammation to be pushed out and healthy fluids to be brought in, helping the spine and the discs and the nerves to be healthier and protected and last longer. And remember, those nerves that go through these spines and these discs being healthy allow for more power to get from the brain to the body.
Yeah, it definitely feels different.
What's the difference?
It's squishier and
It's
soft.
squishier and softer. So a squishier and softer disc and more flexible is a healthier disc. And a healthier disc lasts longer, protects your spine better, and protects your nerves better. And that's why we want to keep our discs moving and hydrated. And to do that, we have to drink water so water can be available so that water can go into the disc. Because if water isn't available and the water doesn't go into the disc, then our discs get dry and brittle and causes them to age faster, arthritis, degeneration, the things we don't like. So would you rather have a disc that's out of water or in water?
In water.
In water. In order to be in water, what do you have to do?
Drink water.
Drink water. She nailed it.